How to speed up the hiring process in law firms. I hear over and over and over again from law firms that call us. They say, we've had these positions open for a year, for 6 months, for 3 months, and we're not gaining any traction.
I'm so tired of micromanaging. How do I train, manage, and lead? I can't find time to be visionary. Head down in the weeds.
How to speed up the hiring process in law firms. I hear over and over and over again from law firms that call us. They say, we've had these positions open for a year, for 6 months, for 3 months, and we're not gaining any traction. Maybe you've tried a legal recruiter and you've had a miserable experience. Maybe you don't trust them. Maybe you don't have the money right now or the liquid capital to be able to invest in a legal recruiter. It's no excuse. How to speed up the hiring process is step one. Take it off the attorney or shareholder's plate. Time is money, especially in today's competitive talent market. And dragging out the hiring process can cost you more than just the cash. It is also costing you a tremendous amount of opportunities by not having the position filled, regardless of the position. And as we're moving into completion of Q3 into Q4, this is prime time for hiring. People see the writing on the wall of partnerships breaking up. Maybe they didn't make goal. They aren't getting the bonus they were promised, whatever it might be. Family transitions, moving back home to their home roots, law firm owners that sadly pass away and had no succession plan, in which I know none of you would ever do. Here's the deal. Any of these reasons that you are not outsourcing recruiting, regardless of what they are, empower somebody on your team to take the lead. You may not have the luxury of an HR department. Doesn't matter. In Law Firm Admin Bootcamp, we have our entire Smart Hire solution, which is a registered trademark process, which I'm very proud of, in the back end of the academy. Find someone on your team, empower them to take over this for you, at least 85% of the process for you, so you can keep the ball moving, because dragging it out and doing nothing is no longer an option. You will lose prime candidates if that is how you're doing this. So let's talk about what to do right now, because if you're dragging it out, it can scare off top candidates and leave crucial roles vacant. And in 2024, speeding up your recruitment isn't a luxury. It is a necessity. And no, we are not going to abandon your unrelenting standards and what you're looking for a rockstar employee. But here are a few aspects that you should consider. I've already said it. Number one, delegate 85 to 90% of the process. Get somebody on your team, no longer an excuse, because we have the entire tried, tested, and proven process for you. Number two, streamline candidates. You have to abandon these outdated practices of lengthy application systems, of making people do these long drawn out assessments and interview process and written interview processes. I'm not saying that you're not going to be upfront, that you want writing samples and things of that nature, but the traditional models are not working anymore. A rockstar candidate is already employed, and they are being wined and dined, heavily courted by legal recruiters, by internal law firms that have a whole dedicated talent acquisition or HR department. Time kills all deals. You need to treat your ads and your strategies like you would with pay-per-click and PNC and marketing initiatives to attract your ideal client. It is the exact same. Recruiting is 100% sales in today's and tomorrow's market. It is never, ever, ever going back to the way it was, the traditional ways. The goal is to talk to everyone as quick as possible and to quickly focus on the essential skills, which your client service coordinator, EA, or even in this day and age, you can hire somebody in the Philippines to take over this entire process for you. I have many, many law firms that do that and are hiring internal recruiters and putting them through our process and our program. It is highly, highly effective. You want to focus on the essential skills, the experiences, and keep them engaged if they are somebody that you would be a strong consideration for your law firm. Number 2, you want to embrace automation. Let technology be your friend. Use the ATS to automate tasks like resume screening and scheduling. This frees up time for deeper connection and interaction with promising candidates. You want to make certain that you're including a video selling your firm. Yes, recruiting and staffing is sales. In the best light. Let them see your culture, your tone, your essence, your intentionality, your intensity, whatever it might be. Most recruiters are incredibly lazy, and you will beat out everyone else that they are experiencing in this recruiting industry with your video. You will land them to take a power of the pause and want to engage and talk with your firm. You want to interview smarter, not longer. Hopefully your team member will conduct initial interview rounds via video interview, allowing faster scheduling, getting to the heart of the human doing and the human being, eliminating logistical hurdles, which most people wait until the end to talk about. You want to get to that as quick as possible and get in the same room, a Zoom room, a Teams room, a Google Meet, whatever it might be, and make sure you're on the same page about money, about location, about hybrid, about in person, about court, no court, billable hours, things of that nature, CRMs. We want to get that stuff handled first and foremost before we get into skills and knowledge. And lastly, you want to communicate clearly. If the attorney's schedule is jammed up, you want to have your team member keeping candidates informed, regular updates, even if brief, showing respect, showing excitement, showing engagement, which are crucial for attracting and retaining top talent in a fast, sane, shark-infested market. The unemployment rate in the legal space is under 1%. And we don't see trends of that changing. It's an employee, it's a candidate market. They're interviewing you as much as you're interviewing them. And speed doesn't mean sacrificing quality. By making smart adjustments and leveraging technology, you can supercharge your hiring process. And in 2024, the most efficient recruiters will be the ones who win the talent race. So you don't need a recruiter. You can empower somebody in your team. Give them to me, let my team and I train them, give them our process, and allow them to get you rock star qualified candidates in your firm so you can get the visionary and the financial freedom that you've been promised.
I'm so tired of micromanaging. How do I train, manage, and lead? I can't find time to be visionary. Head down in the